If this video gets affected by COPPA, please join my Discord server to comment on this video. Link in the description. Well, hello everyone, this is HunterTube back again, and today we are doing a review on an older item this time. So, for those of you who probably seen the title and the thumbnail, you should know what it is. And obviously, older Plarail fans should obviously know what this is. So, let's reveal it. So, all you older Plarail fans should probably know what this is. It is the automatic transfer station and Dr. type 923 set. So yeah, I got this back in February for my birthday. So yeah, the birthday present video will not be shown, but this is one of the birthday presents I got back in February. But anyway, let's get a closer look at the box. So there's the transfer station right there. You can see there's the contents. Whoa. And there's a picture of Dr. in real life. And we can see some blockades on the station. Then some picture of how the transfer system works. And it's also telling you it comes with a blockade. And the contents are train, 2-speed, rail, scene parts, figure, and ages 3 and up. And so, here's the bottom of the box. Looks like that. It says Sky Blue Railroad. That phrase hasn't been used in years, so you can obviously tell this is old. And then it's showing you how to put the batteries in. And then you can also tell it's an old set because it just says Tomy instead of Takara Tomy. I do remember on the newer releases of this thing, like 2012, 2013, they changed it from Tomy to Takara Tomy. Anyway, here's the top of the box. Just shows another picture of the transfer station. Also, another thing, when I got this in the mail, the top of the box was actually sun affected. Yeah, no joke. But the rest of the box was pretty much fine. And here's the back of the box. That's showing you how to put the transfer station together. And telling you that you can add more rails onto it to, like, make tender powered engines work on this thing. And it's telling you that if you get 2 or more, you can stack them on top of each other. Although that'll be very impossible to do these days because the transfer station is like $100 on eBay, or even worse, $200. So you have to wait a long time if you want to get one of these. You have to wait a while for these to get down to a decent price. I got mine for like $120, although I should have waited longer because it soon went down to like $115. And then over here it's telling you the stickers that you need to apply. And over here it's showing you how to build the layout and how the transfer station works. And then over here it's showing you a bigger layout you can make. And you can also tell this is an old style box because the older style of dinging crossing is seen right there. So yeah. Also, this thing has already been opened up, so there will be no unboxing shot. But either way, let's look at the engines and figures and instructions this set comes with now. Alright, so here is the train and the figure that comes with that. But before we look at that, let's look at the instructions! So, the first sheet that comes with this thing is the thing that it tells you not to put in your hair. And it comes with the spare parts list in case your couplings break or your traction tires die. And then the other sheet that comes with is that it's telling you that joint engines will not work on this set at all. They will work unjointed, but they won't work jointed together because this tab thing here activates the transfer part. So if your train was jointed, it would release your side, and then all of a sudden the second jointed engine would release the opposite side, and then there would be a crash. So either way, that was that. And now let's look at the engines and figures. Okay, so before we look at the engine that comes with this set, let's look at the little blockhead. So, it comes with this stationmaster. Here's his face. He's wearing a conductor's hat. He has a medal of something, or he has a medal of some sorts, unless that's his conductor's badge. Here he has buttons on his shirt. He's wearing a tie. Also, when I got this thing, this foot here wasn't molded properly. It had like some sort of dent in the mold, so it wasn't molded properly. His legs can move, his arms can move, his head can move. And here's the back. It's just plain, although he does have some hair. Yeah, he has a bit of hair. And that was the blockhead. So, now, let's look at Dr. Yellow. Alrighty, so we will start off with the front here. So, here's the front. Here's the nose bit. Here's the visor piece, or the driver's seat thing. Here's the light detail. Although this version doesn't have lights because it's like the first Dr. Yellow version released. I do know the 2014 Dr. Yellow onwards had a light feature, but sadly I won't be able to get that one due to the fact I now have this one. So either way, it has this detail up here. Here's the side. You have the yellow stripes. Coach number 1. You have windows. Here's the top. Coach number 1. And we have all these little details here. We even have this white thing. Then on the back, this is where things get horrid. Look at the paint job. Does this look bad? This is like the only time I feel sad for a paint job on a non-Tomy Plarail. Like, look at that paint job. That is so bad. Anyway, here's the other side. And of course, it's 2-speed. So yeah, also the inside motor is like one of these old ones. The only other time I've had this type of motor is like with the romance car. But he's seen better days. Because right now, he is in a very bad condition, as in romance car. He doesn't even work on low speed, but his high speed is like very slow. But either way, that was the front. Now let's look at the middle coach. So here's coach number 2. Here's one side. We got the blue stripes. Coach number 2 on the side. Here's the front. Of course, the paint job is still bad with the blue stripes. And here's the other side. Coach number 2. You can see some fewer windows. Here's the back. The paint job is still pretty bad. Oh yeah, also look here. Look how blurry that, look how mixed and blurry that gets. And look at this, it looks so clear there, and then on the edges it looks all weird and mushed together. Same here, it looks like the colors are blending in together. This side turned out a little better, but not as good as this side. I mean, here's the top, and we got one of those pantograph things. And it says coach number 2. And yeah, also, you know what's cool about this? Look, you see this gap here? This coach is obviously able to unscrew itself and be put on backwards. So yeah, you can put the top on the chassis the reverse way. The only reason they did that was because, one, there is a coach number 6 Expo exclusive of this coach, where it's coach number 6, and the top is reversed way around, and I want to achieve that someday. It's gonna be hard due to the fact that that coach is no longer part of the Expos, but yeah, I would want to achieve it someday. Also, another note, I have recently ordered coach number 3, and it has came already. It's just, yeah. Anyway, that was coach number 2. And now, let's look at coach number 7. So yeah, here's coach number 7, aka the back coach. Here's the front half. And of course the paint is still bad. And here's the top, and we got the white thing, number 7. Here's the other side. This is like sort of the matte-ish part. Look, it's sort of mixing in, and the line in the middle is sort of bluish, and then towards the end it gets yellow. That is a bad paint job if I have ever seen one. This side turned out a little better, although it didn't get so good towards the end there. And here's the nose back. Then we got silver white detail instead of yellow white detail, and we've actually got like red things in there instead of nothing. And then the tops are a bit different. And that was Dr. Yellow. Now let's look at the set. So here is the transfer station, and we are gonna go over like a lot of things on it. So first off, you can see there are these special tracks that lead up to the transfer station. So if your engine is going this way, it'll go that way, and it won't ever go into this way because there's a wall that's keeping it from going into this side. But if it's on the other side, it would end up going to this side because there is indeed a wall that is keeping it from going to the other side. So yep, that's how these point things work. And then we get to the station itself. So this is where all the magic happens. So there are 3 modes: go, stop, and then what this station was meant to do, transfer. So how this transfer thing works is, I'll just get 2 engines here. So your engine will come up and hit this trigger here. Then what it'll do is it'll set the track to stop. Then your engine will stop. And then another engine comes along, it'll hit the trigger here, it'll set this one to stop, and then the other engine will take off. I mean, that is just like the coolest thing ever. And then it works on the other way as well. So your engine will come along, and then the other one will take off. Like that. Anyway, now let's get a closer look at all the details on this station. So, first off, there are these, like, little crossing things here. Not really crossings, they're just stop and go things. This side is a go sticker, and this side is a stop sticker, and then just place it on like that. And then these are up here, so you can stack another station on top of each other. Same with those. And then there are 4 stop go light things. And then if we get a closer look here, like some sort of sticker there. There's a station sign talking about the different levels of the station. And that is if you stack a few more on top of each other. Then there's that again. And we have some sort of bench. Then we have a station shop. And if you look here, there's some gum, there's a mint, there's a peach, there's mints, there's some chocolate, it says Choco, then there's a Milky Bar, yeah, and then there's some magazines and a telephone and staff only. Then there's some stairs that lead to absolutely nowhere, because if you were stacking our station on top of each other, where would the stairs lead? Just to the roof? What was the purpose of these stairs if they go nowhere? I don't see the purpose in those stair steps, okay? And we get that, and then we get another one of the same station signs. So yeah. And then all the details on the other side are exactly the same except for the station shop, because we get these two vending machines for drinks. And then we get this other drink thing. Then some more magazines. And then the bench is just one way only. And then, yeah. So that was a closer look at the station piece. And one more thing you can do with the station is you can place pockets on it with these special figurine holders. So you just take your pocket. I'll just take the station master that came with the set. You stick them in between the pocket holders. Make sure he's pressed down in there, and then he shall stay like that. And then if you're extra daring, you can actually put your pocket halfway on it, and then stick a second pocket on there, like so. But if you wanted two pockets on there, one pocket would have to have their arms up. Otherwise, you'd be in for some troubles. Like, right now, they're leaning sideways. You just have to make sure they are pretty much on the platform, basically, for it to work. So, yeah, now that we took a look at this thing, what are my final thoughts on this set? So, my final thoughts on this set is a perfect 10 out of 10. Just like every other Plarail set in the world, and engine. Except for new Plarail Edward and Henry, that is. Because those things are awful. Either way, now we are going to put a bunch of pockets on here, and we're going to get a bunch of Plarail trains running on this thing. In 3, 2, 1, go. there was your run, folks. So, hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like and comment on my Discord. And if this video doesn't get affected by Kappa, you can comment on the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And this is on YouTube saying thanks for watching. Bye for now. And the next video will be on this thing right here.